I don't know why it's not showing up on the in the studio part, but I can see it here, so I guess we're okay. And I can hear myself. Okay, and I can see my shaking. All right, yay! We're live. We're live from someplace. All right. Let me get my little bar up here. I can make a zoomy zoom. All right. Okay. Really, you probably heard me say, I think I need to make a list, step-by-step list of what I need to do to get to this point. Anyhow, so I'm here. Are y'all ready to work in the Rita Berman Europa book? Or just watch, it's okay. So I've been working on the map page for a few days now. I've tried to do every other day, but I couldn't do it yesterday. And I decided I'm going to do more than one thing on each day, because otherwise it would take forever. Hey, Jeremy. Glad you're here. Maybe you can tell me why I cannot see my picture in the studio. It's just like circling, circle, 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 but I can see it here, which is what I want. But anyhow, that's throwing me off. For this picture, I've mostly been using the Brute Funer macarons and the Mark Arts. They are similar pencil, and I've basically just extended my Mark Art collection and by putting in the Brute Funers. That's just me. You don't have to do that. And you don't have to use these pencils. If you don't have these, use something else. We're just coloring along. All right. Let's get started. I know not too many people are here, but that's okay. Well, I guess I can wait a few more minutes. This page in particular, sorry about that, it really sold me on this book. I know that sounds weird to say it that way, but I love map pages, and not that many books have map pages. But of course, when I did a flip through or saw a flip through, I just loved all the pages, and I can't wait until the Asian one comes. I'm so excited. I ordered that from Book Depository. See, that's a neat page too. I mean, they're all neat pages. What can we say? I started working on, whoa, there we go. Sorry about that. I started working on this page of, I don't know what you call it, bubbles, where I'm doing the circle part in golds, like to make it look gold. And I got this idea, and I've actually followed coloring with Elena for these. This one I ventured out on my own with my little handy dandy color picker. This is something I got off another YouTuber colorist. And at first I thought, oh, well, this is not working like I want it to, but she puts everything in the main color categories, and then I was able to pick, you know, like, if I want to do something red, I think, well, what else can I pick? What other color, what other reds can I pick? And this lets you do that. The only thing it doesn't have are the names, and I just have to, you know, go to that section of reds or pinks and find the names. So, all right. I can put that in. Sorry, I just jumped out of that. I don't remember the name of the lady that did this, but it's free. You just download what she did and you can print on cardstock and laminate. That's what I did. Oh, look here. It's right on here. Silly wabbit. coloringqueen.net. So you can look up Coloring Queen on YouTube and find her little handy dandy picker. So that's cool. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little more. What I've chosen to do today, to work on today, I think that's as far as I can get, is the whale tail, the stars, the houses section here, and the trees. And if I can do it, I'll get to all the trees. I'm just going to make them all the same color like I did kind of the background. It would just look way too busy if I used a different color and everything. And I just kind of want to keep this simple. And that's why I did the green the way I did. And it would help pop out some of these, you know, these pictures. And look. I forgot to do this part. Yikes. Let's go over that real quick. Oh. What I used was jade. Was it jade? No, it was fern. Fern green 58. That is in the Mark Arts. And in the Brute Max. Brute Max. You know, I just coined a shorter phrase for that. Brute Max. Feel free to use it anytime. Mint green, which is B1274. Yeah. Going to erase. Ooh, that's dangerous. Erase a little bit of this blue that got in here. It's not terrible because when I add green over that, it's just going to make it look greener, dark green, which is fine. All right. Yikes. This part of the world is not green. Y'all. I just happen to have sand. No, I did not plan that. Just actually happen to have sand up here because I was using it on this. And I will go ahead and add the yellow Umber 100 from the Mark Arts for that. So I'll just do it the same way as I did the other. I will start out just I probably need to give that a sharpen. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but so I'm not coloring any particular way, just kind of doing a light layer for now. Uh-oh, you can't see me. There we go. Or you can't see my hand. I'm going to try to get you in closer. I see it'll start doing that. All right, one more try here. I'm not sure it's going to work, but it might. This might be just good enough for now. I might just need to find a different software. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? That was one of my alarms. If you've just come in, I'm working on the map page in Rita Berman's Europa book. And I'm using sand from the Brute Max. I just made up that name. Maybe somebody already made it up. I don't know. Because the top of Africa is desert. Yeah. I can see that that is. Let me try moving the light. Wow, that's interesting. Sorry, y'all are my guinea pigs. Whoa. I'm not sure if it has something to do with how the light is going on there or not. But that's what it seems like. Whoa. Oh, my light went out. Let there be light. Yeah, when I put the light on it, it starts to do that weird focus thing. There's probably a setting somewhere that says autofocus. Well, we'll just try that. I am really sorry, y'all, about the focus problem. I always seem to be saying I'm sorry in my streams. Okay. Oh. Yeah, alright. I'm going to come in darker on the bottom of these little... Well, they look like pyramids, but they're not. They're just like dunes, I guess. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go a little darker here on the edge. I was thinking of putting in some brown. I probably just need to watch some videos on... Hey Laura! Thanks for coming. I was saying I probably need to watch some videos on some of this stuff. I kind of like to do the hard way, I guess. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this yellow umber. I'm not sure why they call it yellow umber, because it's not yellow. Maybe it is. I don't know. Hey, Alan. Alright, I'm going to go over the edge like I did with the green up here. But I'm going to go in lightly because I don't know how dark that's going to end up looking. We can come out a little bit and make kind of a gradation. Gradients, I don't know the term. I think I would. I'm going to come back with the sand color. Kind of blend that out. Yeah, I think I like that. Oh, I'm sorry. If you've just come in, I'm using both the Mark Arts and the Brute Max, the 50 set Brute Funer macaroons. Is it macaroon or macaron? I hear it said both ways. That's why I just say Brute Max. They're similar pencils, Laura. And I just put the Brute Max in with my Mark Arts to, you know, give it some even paler shades in some areas. And when the pencil was exactly the same color, I just left it out and probably, let me see if I've got them right here. I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There were only 9, at least to my eye, that were the same. So really, these would be my backups, right? And the rest, the other 42, did I say 9? 40, yeah, 42. I put in here. See if I can zoom out. Well, there we go. I just put them in here with that. See, they're the ones, I don't think there's any here. Let me look at this one. This one, like the purples, you can see the Mark Arts. I put the names on them with a little label maker. And I didn't need the label for the Brutes. So you can see them. And I just figured out where they all fell into the different colors and put them together. So it's kind of neat. It's like I've created a little well, gradation, I guess. Here's kind of one here. Yeah, peach. So that falls in with this set of colors, or even this set. So it just completes it. And with this one, I believe it might be these. Yeah. I'll get it right. I'll just have to look at my little chart. Anyway, some of the I would say odd, that didn't have any other grouping besides itself, this went in handy with it, like these two, Blueberry and Blueberry 118 and Smalt Blue, they kind of go together. Really, yeah, okay, and here's Egyptian Blue goes well with the Forget-Me-Not. Anyhow, you get the idea. They go together. I might do a video on that sometime to show how I put those in there. Yeah, I really enjoy the mark arts. And I know not everybody has them, but I wanted to... Sorry, I'm going to turn this around upside down just to make you dizzy. And I'll see how it's doing that. I don't know how to get it to stop. All right. I'm trying to get this direction. What was I saying? Yeah, they're beautiful colors. Not everybody has them, but I wanted to use them in this book. I wanted to use them at all, so. Oh, it's coming out like that. Oh, I know why. Gosh, I forget things so fast. Yeah, they're really beautiful colors, and it's a budget pencil, both of these. And you know, if you want to, you can go get it. Watch for sales. I watched for the sale. No, I didn't do that with the mark arts. I didn't watch for the sale on that, and I kind of wish I had. But anyhow, I did look for the Brute Max. I'm gonna do this a little more. I watched for a sale on those. So it's really worth waiting for a sale. On anything, really. Unless you have to have it. I go through these stages of any kind of item where I look at something and I say, oh, I need that, and I'll look at a whole bunch of reviews. I'm going to switch my hands here. I'll look for reviews like for an hour sometimes. I'm going to see if changing my light will do anything for me here. I might make it too bright. Oh, that's a touch light, so if you touch it in the wrong spot, it'll go off. Well, now I just fouled it up. Okay. That's good enough. It's good enough. All right. I lost my train. That's called fibrofog. You just, sometimes you forget things. We're talking about pencils. Waiting for deals. Oh yeah. So I'm looking at a bunch of reviews for something for an hour. Yeah, I'm one of those people. And then I put a bunch in my cart and I look at them a little more. And I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Which one is better? And then I'll suddenly come to the conclusion, you know, I really don't need that right now. Why is it doing that to my light? This one's on. I have great lights for coloring, but I'm not sure they're great for... Oh, okay, the light's all right, I think. Great for video. I just have to keep playing with it. Okay, I'm going to just say that's done. And we missed an island. Oh dear, this is Sicily. We can't miss Sicily. Is that Sicily? Yeah, that's Sicily. Did I use jade? Where's the other one? This is the fern green. It's the same I did with the mainland. I just wanted to finish those up before I jump into something else. Put a little shadow on the volcano. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough for government work, my husband's always saying. Let's work on that whale. I see Italy on the map. Haven't ever been, but would love to go. I have never been outside of the United States except for once. And it was mostly in the water and on an island. So that was Mexico. Gosh, I guess the light's okay. I just worry a lot. I'm gonna work on this little whale here, and because I have some OCD, I went and looked up, not that you have OCD if you go and look up a reference picture. I just went to look up a reference picture. Where is it? There it is. And killer whales have a unique pattern on the back of their tails. And it's different. It's like a fingerprint. Let's see, I was talking about whales, killer whales. Their fluke, which is their tail, has a unique pattern to each of them, just like people's fingerprints. And so when people go out and study them, they get a picture of their fluke and put it into a database. You probably didn't want to know all that stuff, but anyway, I know a lot of weird stuff. So I'm going to color this like a killer whale. I know some of you done this like a mermaid, but I'm going to go with a killer whale. So I'm going to start out with a Cloudy Gray 62 from Markarts. And I'm going to just kind of put in some color where I want the black to go. Because I don't want to come in full throttle on the black and then have to erase some, because I've done that many times. And also putting this on here will I'm sorry, it's doing that again. Well, we'll just keep trying. Okay. Also putting this on here will help, I guess, it appear more white, because you can't really color white unless you're on a black piece of paper and you have Posca pen. So you just color the shadows. Mostly it's just so I'll know where to put the darker color. And I'm going to be using this gray 66. I need to sharpen a little bit. Alright, and I may go in with black or black. Black or black? Is there anything blacker than black? In the end, but I want to try doing this with gray, you know? But I'm going to go in slowly. I didn't ask how are y'all doing today? I hope none of your cats or dogs are getting sick. I'll go in darker in a second. I know, Marty. You're not feeling well. It'll be okay. Yeah, I know it. I know. Now she's gonna come in here and annoy me. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna come out in darker. Yes, kitty kitty. Alright. That's pretty good. Now I'm gonna go in darker. I'm gonna press a little harder here. Whoops. Alright. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put in some black. This is Mark Hart Black 028. I've gone over the lines a little bit here. It's not a big deal, but you know, it's kind of annoying. I'm going to go in darker here because they're coming in. He's coming, he's going down, so it would be a little darker around the edge there. And maybe a little darker on the edges here. A little darker on the edge. right. Now I'm gonna do this random dots to make this killer whale special. Pretty good. I like it. Wonder if I can put this close up. All right, next. Okay, the kitty's all right. She's okay. When I looked up pictures of lighthouses in Norway, most of them, if not all of them, were red. They had a red top, and they either were red all the way down or they had bands of red and white. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Markart Magenta and Deep Umber. See how I did. This was my first attempt at putting labels on here. And then I decided I was tired of cutting and it looking bad, so I just left it uncut. And so it looks better. I'll eventually do all of these that way. I like it. Let me sharpen this one up. Hope that sharpening sound's not too bad. I'm going to start out with the magenta. They call this magenta, but it doesn't look magenta. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think my cat, she's looking out the window. I think she must have seen a lizard or something. And I'm going to color that top. They all have a red top. And let's see. Come down here, make that red, and then a little bit of red here, just like you're looking through a little lattice work. And then I'll color sorry about that. I didn't have you in the centered. And I'll come and color this one red. There wasn't one that had stripes sideways like this, like a candy cane, but they had stripes the other way. All right, yay. I'm going to come in with the Deep Umber 94. I'm trying not to color over my picture like this. I get into it sometimes, so. I've got my iPhone open so I can see what you're seeing. And I just noticed that. I'm going to use this to make a shadow on this side. Just a little bit. And I think since I got it sharpened, I'm going to go in with the dark gray 66 and kind of finish out those rails. Oh, it's kind of cool. And their houses are a gray. The houses that are next to the lighthouses. Most of them have a gray roof. So I'm using that cloudy gray. Sorry about that. I've got those essential trimmers. It just does it. Okay, I'm going to actually put a little bit of since the house is supposed to be white, I'm just going to put in shadows. On that. And then I want to come out with the gray 66 again. And sharpen up the shadows. And I might go ahead and do shadow on the ground here. I might actually go in with a little darker shadow. I kind of like how that's just very lightly with the gray, darker gray. I kind of like how it's popping out the picture by just putting a little bit of a shadow on the side. Anyway, and the other house, what was I going to do the other house? Well, let's see if I can find a picture of. I know it. Here we go. I'm gonna make this house red because some of them, they have a white house with a gray roof, and some have a red house with a gray roof. So I'm just gonna make this red too. Oh, these little bitty pictures. I think I might make that a gray door. Okay, I'm gonna come in with the gray for the roof. And the door just kind of colored in. And I'll come back with the deep umber 94. Darken some of this up. What are you all working on? What pictures are you working on now? A lot of fall pictures? Come back in with the red. Maybe redden that a little bit. Should have blended that out. Well, alright, let's do Darken that up a little bit. Darken that edge. It's fun to create dimension in your picture. It's kind of trial and error. You know, kind of put it in where you think a shadow might be, either where you want it to be, which I guess is the case with both of those reasons, or it is because of some light shining on it. Yeah, I'm just using those two grays to put in shadows. So there we are. Yay! I also need to put a little dot thing on here or here where I know don't go past this line. I move my book around all the time, so. Alright, now we're gonna do the trees. And I'm gonna stick with jungle green here, but I'm also gonna put some of that mint down as a base color. And that looks like the back of, it looks like the green grass landy area. But I'll be covering over the whole thing. I'm gonna lightly, I said slowly before, lightly come in with jade green. Did I say jade jungle? No, it was jade. I thought this color looked a little more bluish, so kind of like an evergreen tree color. Now I'll go a little darker and on the one side, and then blend out. She's very vocal. She meows all the time. Meow. She's not liking the food in her bowl. Any of you have vocal cats? Oh my gosh, y'all. I forgot to put a paper behind. Oh no. Can you believe that? Forgot to put, well, this is actually a piece of cardboard. I mean, it's really thick paper. I don't know what you'd call it, but I forgot to put that behind. Oh no. It'll be okay. Alright, now I think I'll come in with the mint green and blend that out a little bit. Ooh, I really like how these Brutes and Mark Hartsorg together. All right, there we are. That color gives a nice contrast to that red. Neat. Let's see, how long have I been on? I want to make sure I don't overload anyone. Oh, she really gets vocal. Where am I? Here we go. I'm still on. Yeah, okay. It was messing with me. Let's do some more trees. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. These may not be evergreen trees, but they look like evergreen trees to me. I went a little lighter on that one than I did the others. Hey, I just thought of an idea. Could do a shadow on them too. Did that sound like bad grammar? Just like they're throwing a shadow underneath them. I'm not sure if I like that or not. Maybe a shadow on the side would be better. Yeah. Yeah, because that just looks weird way out there in the middle of nowhere. Okay, where's my other... There it is. Yeah, I got my zero. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm gonna need to get a refill for my zero eraser. Okay, very nice. Okay. Cover that up. Yeah, yeah, I like the shadow on the side. I think that looks real good. Getting a little dusty. Yeah. I do like that shadow. Whoa, sorry about that. Bonk. I'm having sibling rivalry between the animals. They're in there, just made a total screaming noise. What is up with you? What is wrong with you? This is kind of a harsh line right here. Let's go in with a slightly lighter green. See if I can't blend that out a little. I never know what I'm going to do on this. I really don't. Okay. Is that good enough for government work? Or shall we make it a little darker? It's hard to concentrate when I'm hearing all this ruckus going on. Ugh. I'm trying to see how long I've been on. I'll just open the whole thing. It doesn't say. Well, let's see. It's been an hour because I started at 12:45, didn't I? All right. I think we'll stop there for a while. I was going to do all the trees, but I did do some of them. It looks like there's this one. Now I've lost my vision here. There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we've got these trees and those trees and those trees. Those look really different. So I might do them differently, but this one almost looks like it's fall. I don't know. What are those type of trees? I mean, this looks like they all are really the same color, usually some shade of green. I may just stick with green. This is almost popping out to be too much. I'm not sure if I'll leave it. I kind of like how it's contrasting with red. Sorry. And I like putting that just hint of shadow on the side, make them pop out a little bit. Let's see, I can put it down here too. That's neat. And maybe down here on the sardine can. Kind of liking that shadowy thing. All right. Next time, maybe we can do, there's three sets of mountains. Maybe we can do the mountains, and these are trees too, I guess. We can work on those trees and the rest of the trees. I will do the rest of the trees before I upload a video or live stream again. And then we can start on the mountains and maybe do the apple trees. I don't know. I might change my mind. We'll do something on this. All right. So y'all have a great day. I do apologize for some of the ruckus going on here and interruptions, but we're okay. We're going to do great. So I will see y'all later. Have a good weekend. Bye.